Hey guys, what's up? This is a Speak One podcast. My name is K Squared, Kevin, and today I'm here with Skele,
Oh, hi. It's me, Skele.
and I'm also here with Butter.
Hello, I'm Butter.
Awesome. How was you guys' day today? Now that I'm doing the introduction, I get to hold the reins, I guess.
Mine was okay. I just did a lot of housework and whatnot.
Just housework? Like what?
Well, I had to pull weeds and whatnot, and I think I got sunburnt on my arms.
Did you find anything cool while you're pulling the weeds? Any bones?
No, like one time at my school, I found a whole ass rat skeleton in the bushes.
That's sad.
Yeah, you should have kept it.
I did.
Oh, you did? Oh, that's disgusting.
Oh, that's not
Skele, you
admitted to. Yeah, that was oof.
Yeah, that's
It was for research purposes. Okay, don't worry.
You found a random rat skeleton. Where, in the playground or outside your school?
It was under the stairs in the bushes.
Skele,
It's fine. It's fine.
There's a reason why we are warned to not touch random animals, like whether dead or alive, because they could.
I literally barehanded that shit.
What is it gonna do? Come alive?
It's fine. I don't think I have it anymore. I really don't. I know it's in a plastic bag somewhere.
Oh.
Don't.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Look, it's probably in the garbage somewhere. I probably threw it away. Probably.
So, hey Butter, how was your day now?
My day's been alright. Just tired.
Yeah, it's the end of the weekend.
Yeah,
I've been taking over the audio editing now.
For a bit, yes.
Mm-hmm.
We did have a break. Hopefully we should be back in action again. Recording weekly and during the weekends.
Right.
Hello everyone, my name is Butter, and I am currently editing this episode. It is the 5th of May, it is 1 a.m., and I am tired. But I'm hoping to get this episode out as soon as possible. Thank you all for your patience. We are so sorry that this is coming out very late in comparison to the other episode that came out in the 13th of April, and this one's coming out in May. The reason why this happened is due to a lot of personal stuff and the fact that we're just really busy in general. But we do have several other episodes that we did record, we just haven't edited them. So even though we did want to have this episode out pretty much a week later after the 5th episode, we just couldn't. We ended up getting distracted again by our own personal lives, and we couldn't. So we decided to take a break, and we're hoping to take actually another break just to edit all this audio, because it's a lot of audio, and I'm actually really excited for the next episodes, and I hope you guys are excited too. So I want to again apologize and thank you all for your patience. We're hoping to get right on with the Speak One podcast. So I'm just gonna let Kevin talk now. Sorry for this intervention, but I just want to point that out really quick. So thank you all again, and enjoy the rest of the episode. Bye. Yes.
How was doing the audio editing?
At first it was pretty difficult, mostly because it was my first time to actually edit audio. I've edited videos before, but they were mostly for schoolwork during high school.
Right.
So
just like short, like 5-minute videos, right? I can imagine.
Yeah, 5-minute, 15-minute videos. And editing episode 4 and episode 5 has been somewhat tedious, but I figured that's just normal editing. I mean, that's something I should get used to.
What makes it tedious?
The only reason it's tedious is, well, one, one of the most annoying parts is just, I don't mind having to listen, to your voice like 20 times over and over, saying the same thing. Yeah, over and over. Yeah. It's just because sometimes during the audio, whether it be me, you, or Scully, our voices would pop, there would be static, or there would be some kind of like weird noise. But it would be within our talking points. So I would have to look into the audio, try to figure out where it's located, and then either splice or repair those segments of the audio to make it sound nicer. And yes, and sometimes it would work, sometimes it won't work, or sometimes it would be worse sounding if I try to fix it.
There's a lot of quality. Yeah. I think it sounded good, the last one you made, episode 4, I think.
Yep.
Alright, that's good. So hopefully episode 5 should be out perhaps this week. I'm nearly done with it, so I should be sending it over to you, Kevin, in a bit.
Cool. We're talking about an episode that should already be released like by the time that this one is released, so it's not even released right now, and we're recording episode 6.
Yeah.
Very strange.
Yeah, pretty strange. But yeah, not only that, today is March 31st. Happy Mother's Day in the UK, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And for our UK viewers, all one of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and tomorrow I have pretty much just the start of my university again. It should be pretty nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Final quarter, then graduation. So it's scary.
Yeah. Going back to the fucking Mother's Day thing in the UK, someone in Discord was like, "What did you guys get your mother for Mother's Day?" And I was like, "Holy shit! What fucking day is it? I thought we already had Mother's Day." And I was like, "What? Where is it Mother's Day?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's Mother's Day in the UK." It's like, oh fuck, big fucking relief.
When's Mother's Day?
Not this week.
Yeah, it's in May, isn't it? Yeah, it's not.
Okay, thank God. Oh, bless. Okay, I didn't get anything. I'm just gonna get her flowers or something.
Maybe she likes biscuits.
Yeah, I'll get her some chocolate biscuits or something.
Chocolate biscuits?
Cookies, yes.
Oh, is that what that is?
Chocolate biscuits, yeah. Cookies.
Cookies are biscuits?
Yeah, in the UK, biscuits are called cookies.
That's stupid.
Gee, I got used to saying biscuits, okay?
Biscuits.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Biscuits and
as a young kid, I had an accent. Like a small one. Now I don't. It sucks. I mean,
Do you want an accent again?
I do, I really do.
You can watch a lot of English documentaries. You can watch The Office. They have a UK version of that.
It's a bit too dry comedy for me, like the UK Office. But then
Is there a difference?
Yeah.
There is?
Yeah.
I thought it was the exact same, but just like different people with different accents.
It kind of
no. Yeah, I watched, I think... Oh, I'm sorry, Kevin, what was that?
I was just gonna say that's stupid. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, there are some differences. They did change at least like some characters. They altered their personalities. They did change some humor of it. I think like in the American version, it's much more, I guess, enthusiastic and how would you?
Bubbly.
Bubbly, I guess. It's just more
comedy.
Yeah, it's American comedy. Yeah, so it's just definitely more different, which is a little weird. I've always found, like, I guess, remakes of shows from a different country, and then it's the same show, but it's either in a different language or just set it in a different, state or country in general.
Mm-hmm.
I just found it kind of weird.
I like British comedy, but, like, I like both versions of The Office, but the original British version is, like I said, way too dry for me, so I can only take it to a point.
Right.
It's the same thing for me with the American version of The Office. I can only take it to a certain point because it's just way too, like, hyper for me.
Yeah, I think in the original, it was so difficult for me to get past like the first 7 episodes because it was just incredibly it was just incredibly cringy. Every second I had to stop and just calm down because it was just so difficult to go through at least one episode without just wanting to stab myself.
Wait, which one? The UK or the US version?
The US version.
What? Are you
I know
kidding
that-
me?
Yeah. I thought it was incredibly annoying. I did not like Michael at all. I thought he was just probably the most.
Yeah, Michael's hard to like.
Yeah, I didn't like him at all at season 1. I thought he was just
Yeah,
a pest.
his
Are you
character wasn't
kidding me?
developed
He
as
was like
much.
the person who made it like good.
I like
Yeah,
the entire show.
White and Creed.
Yeah, I didn't like him. I liked him better in the other seasons. I just did not like him in season 1.
I don't know. I thought the show got a lot worse whenever he left. So, I mean,
Yeah, I actually didn't watch the last season.
neither
I haven't watched it yet.
really?
Yeah.
Wait, when was the last time you watched it?
I watched it. Last time I watched it
A
was
few years ago for me.
maybe
I
it was during last year, I believe.
Oh man, you're never gonna finish it then. Shit. I mean, it's like people are quick to finish that, like just in like 3 months or something. I haven't seen it in like a year. You're probably not gonna finish it, but I liked
Yeah,
it. I want. It's so weird that there's a UK version of it, and
Mhm.
all the characters like look like off-brand version of US or vice versa.
Yeah.
Isn't that intentionally done?
I have no idea. I mean, it'd be really funny if it was.
I thought that's how it was.
I mean, if that's the point, then that's great.
Because I remember seeing it like on Netflix, and I thought that the characters in the office of UK were supposed to look like off-brand versions of the people in US.
Mhm.
No, they hardly look alike. Never mind.
I just know that in the UK version, what's it called? One of my, did I say favorite? Yeah. How can I forget his fucking name? But he was in Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead. He was the main
Mhm.
character. And I always liked his acting. Thought it was really nice and quick.
Was he in the UK office?
Yeah, he was in the UK office. He was supposed to be the Jim of
Mhm.
the
That's Simon Pegg, by the way. I think is who you're talking about.
yeah.
That's Sean from Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, I love him.
He Hot Fuzz. He was in Hot Fuzz. Yeah, we just talked about Hot Fuzz.
Yeah.
One of the best movies out there.
I've never seen it. I've
It is
heard of it, but
amazing.
It is amazing, Kevin.
it's a police movie, right?
It is a very good police.
It's a kind of a it's supposed to be kind of a parody of like action police films. It's honestly amazing. I haven't laughed so hard in
Really?
a while. Yeah.
Drama
It's
parody.
so good.
I've seen it so many times from 2007. I thought it was just like a serious film. Shit,
Well-
it has really good ratings too.
Yeah, it just does a perfect job in combining like comedy with drama. It's so good. I think you'll like it.
Yeah, I should watch that then. What the hell? It does look pretty good. Okay, I guess my weekend was pretty good. Pretty boring. Didn't do anything. Just played Smash.
Smash.
I made eggs.
You
I've
made
never made
eggs?
hard-boiled eggs before.
Eggles.
You never made hard-boiled eggs before?
No.
It's easy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, as long as you don't burn them.
Oh, I didn't burn it. I think they came out fine. Well, actually, I don't know because I didn't eat any yet. I made 8, and I'm just gonna eat them over the weekend or over the weekday. So, speaking of bad eggs, joining us for the first time on the podcast, someone who's been in the community for a long time, and we've talked to him a lot in VC. And it's Braindead. What's up, Braindead?
Hello.
How come you haven't come on the podcast before? We've invited you several times, and you always leave
I
me.
have better things to do. Okay? I got better things to do.
What do? You draw?
Make chicken
No.
rice.
Make rice?
Mm-hmm.
What do you play Smash? You play Smash Bros?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
What do you do that's better than this?
Some stuff,
Okay.
Have you
Also,
been...
okay,
Oh.
you go ahead. No, you go ahead, better.
Alright, you've been doing anything...
What? What?
Yeah. Have you been doing anything? Have you been doing?
How's life?
I'm all right, I guess. Have you been
Yeah.
doing anything?
Yeah, we already talked about us. How was your weekend?
Yeah, like, weren't you listening?
No.
No, he wasn't there for that. How was your
Yeah.
weekend? We had a long weekend today. It was a 2-day weekend this week.
I mean,
That's
that is just a
that's a
regular
regular
weekend, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it felt like a long weekend for me, so it probably felt like a long weekend for everyone else as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, Kevin.
Because everyone is the exact same.
It was
Yeah.
short for me. It felt short.
Okay. Well, you're not me, so. Braindead. Excuse me.
Excuse
How was
me?
your weekend? What did you do this weekend?
It's all right.
You went to an art museum today, right?
No.
Went to an art convention?
No.
Went to a art festival?
I had an art club.
Oh yeah, how was that?
It's all right.
It was alright. Was it full of freshmen or something?
Nah, it was mostly just seniors trying to get a thing. Sash. You get a sash being an art club.
Damn.
Oh, I see.
Graduation. So we'll look different than everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, fuck them. Fuck them normie. You feel me?
Right, yeah. You're not gonna get the NHS one?
National Honor Society? Those are just nerds, man. No thank you.
Yeah, I think I had one. At least I think I was signed up to the website.
Mm-hmm.
And that was it.
Nerd alert.
So I thought you wanted to stand out. I thought you wanted to look different. And that's why you wanted the sash, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, if it's an NHOS one and you can be a nerd, but you'll probably stand out a lot more than that with like an art one, right? I can imagine that art one's just like a little blue ribbon.
We get a white ribbon.
A white one.
A white ribbon makes you so important, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
The NHS one looks like a big white bib.
It does.
They puts on.
They need it because they keep making big messes on themselves.
Yeah, they keep eating poop. They keep barfing all over their chest.
So, obvious question. You're going to graduation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Braindead is also graduating.
Yeah, I'm not going to graduation, but I'm getting my diploma.
Why not? Is it because the gowns and caps cost too much money?
Nope. Well, not that they're overly priced. No, no doubt about it. The gowns and the caps look completely shitty.
Oh.
They're not just a plain color. They're plastered with our school logo, and it makes them look like
Or like a racer jacket.
Yep.
Like a bunch of sponsors on it, like Chick-fil-A and Lowe's.
That's exactly what it is.
M&M's. Yeah, I remember the graduation is fun though. Like whenever I did, we were all sitting in a big line, and there was like a advisor sitting on the right side of us, and we kept on handing her over like a bunch of pennies that we all had. And whenever she got up, like her pants were like super heavy because she had a bunch of pennies in her pockets.
What?
We had a whole bunch of pennies. So.
Pennies, dude. Damn, pennies.
Mm-hmm.
For our graduation, there's a lot of standards. We're not allowed to decorate our cap and gowns. If we come to the hall and it's decorated, we immediately cannot walk.
Yeah, it's the same for us.
It's stupid. It's just... And we have a certain dress code, which is fine, but they won't let girls wear slacks at all. It has to be either a dress or a skirt. It's just, And if you don't show up for rehearsal, you automatically can't walk.
Yeah, that's the same for us. I guess it's just a whole high school thing.
It's so stupid.
Yeah, I mean, the rehearsal part, I kind of understand if you want to get the gist of, I guess, knowing what you have to do, but it's just incredibly boring.
What about CPR? Do you guys have to learn how to do CPR before you graduate?
What?
No.
I had the opportunity, but I never took it.
Really?
I know.
Braindead, we're both in the same state. You didn't have to do CPR?
I mean, no, we didn't have to take CPR. We took a small course in middle school, but that's all. It was just for a grade.
Yeah, we had to learn CPR, but no one ever really learned it. They just punched the dummy in the chest really hard. And they're
Are
like,
you in
okay, you know how
health?
to do
You have
CPR.
like a health class or something?
Poor
That sounds
Mel.
like a health
Everyone,
class kind
no, we were all in the auditorium at the same time. We did like the graduation meeting or the rehearsal. And yeah, they were just like, okay, we're gonna bring out these ugly-looking dummies and just put your
Doesn't
mouth
make
on
any
it and
sense.
just punch its chest really hard.
You gotta
They didn't
Yeah.
say that, but that's what everyone did, right?
pucker and blow.
It
Yeah,
reminds me
Tucker,
of
give it-
that.
I'm CPR. I know how to do CPR. I'm not certified though. That's a problem.
What were we gonna say, Butter?
Oh no, I was just gonna say it just reminded me of that episode from The Office with Dwight and the dummy, where he literally sliced the face off of the dummy
Dwight-
and wore it.
Dwight is me. Dwight is fucking me, dude.
He literally fucking stabbed it and tried to take its heart. He's a fucking
Starts
psycho.
He starts wearing it.
Easy way to fix the breathing. Just
We gotta
kill-
harvest organs.
yeah. Fill up the lungs with air yourself. Just blowing it.
No, that one Creed moment. Strike, scream, run. Creed was me. Legit. Yay! He just ran.
Speaking of weird characters in TV shows like the hit TV show The Office, there's also another goofy character of another network named Ice
Oh.
Poseidon.
From Twitch TV.
Nice transition.
No, from
Wait, didn't he get
from
banned?
Twitch. Well, he's from
Wait,
Twitch,
he got
right? But
banned?
he's on YouTube.
I
Wait,
heard he
you
did.
don't
Yeah,
even know
he got
him.
banned.
Yeah, he got banned like a long time ago. This is old news.
From
We're gonna talk
Twitch?
about him getting raided. Yeah,
Oh yeah. He
We're
got
gonna
raided,
talk
or he raided someone.
he got raided. Oh my god.
Something.
Hold
The
on,
police
hold
got to.
on, hold on.
No.
What the fuck did
No.
he... Shut the fuck up, Braindead.
Don't you dare tell me what to do. I'm a
Shut
guest.
the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! You can shut your mouth!
You gonna cry?
I would like some
Piss your
hard
pants,
whiskey.
baby?
I would like some hard whiskey, please.
But yes, yeah, recently, around, when was it? Around March 19th or March 20th, Ice Poseidon was raided by the FBI, and pretty much most of his electronics were confiscated.
Mhm.
His 3FAP.
Did you say his 3 facts?
3FAP.
Oh,
What?
3FAP? What does that mean?
Refap?
Oh my god, you guys don't know what it is?
Is that like 4chan or
No.
8chan?
It's a sex toy. You like put your dick
What?
in it.
What does it have to do with you talking about he got his
You
3FAP?
you said
confiscated?
electronics. You said electronics.
Ah,
I'm unfamiliar
God.
with the 3FAP.
That's
but
the fucking
Yeah.
joke.
I'm glad that
Oh.
they took away his masturbation toy.
yeah. I mean, yeah.
No LOL.
okay.
No
Yeah.
LOL. No LOL.
Yeah, it's just like I didn't know what a 3 fact
No
was.
LOL.
Like, if
No LOL.
I'm sorry, Skele.
It's okay. Maybe next time, Chief.
You're such
Yeah.
a boomer. Oh my god.
Fuck up, Braindead. I will kick.
Oh, you're gonna
don't-
cry? You're gonna piss your pants, maybe?
You gotta stop using old, outdated memes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Outdated.
speaking of
FBI.
boomers,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
To kind of keep, like, long story short, Ice Poseidon was raided. Kind of even recently, like, it's only been, what, 10 days?
Yeah, 10 days. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 10 days. That's not even that long ago. This raid, apparently, it was calculated by a hacker that we don't know who it is so far. And apparently this hacker, they did something where they they hacked a church. And I'm guessing, like, when they're referring to church, maybe the church's website. And this raised suspicions, and I guess someone tipped the FBI, and they connected it with Ice Poseidon somehow. And because of this, they raided Ice Poseidon himself. But not only that, they also, I think during around this time, they also raided another CX network member called
DJ Pans, I think.
DJ
Yeah,
Pans, yes.
Mhm.
They raided him too. But I guess, like, there was sort of... DJ Pans made a video on the CX network, saying that that when he was raided, he wasn't it wasn't as dramatic as what happened with Ice Poseidon, I'm guessing.
Mhm.
From the photos that I was seeing or videos, that it just seemed like a very hectic moment for Ice Poseidon and his friends.
That's weird because he got put in jail, I think. DJ Pans.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, from the video, like, he said he wasn't even arrested. They just had a warrant and they just took his stuff. Yeah, that was interesting. Because there are definitely raids where the person doesn't get arrested. Their stuff just has to be not stolen, but confiscated.
Right. Look through it and stuff.
Yeah. And just to see if there was any connection with hacking. Which is kind of interesting because he mentioned in this video that perhaps the person that might be connected to the hackings is someone that might be from, I think it might be a CX network related or Ice Poseidon related Discord. The member might have been a person named Phineas, who has been known to hack or to take IP addresses or to try to take personal information and has gloated about it. Right. So that was DJ's, what he believes might have been like a person who was connected to all of this. Yeah. And Kevin, you mentioned that Ice Poseidon mentioned him as well?
DJ Pons or Phineas?
Yeah, Ice Poseidon.
I thought I remember him mentioning him in the update, but I might be wrong. I thought I heard the name Phineas somewhere in the update. Ice Poseidon updated everyone on what's the future of CX and what's going on with him, and I thought he mentioned Phineas somewhere in there, but I might be wrong.
Yeah. It's just, it was such a strange thing because this isn't the first time that Ice Poseidon has been in some hot water. The last time was when he was caught saying that he was, he didn't say it outright, but the way that he was describing his job or what he was doing on the side with his company, it sounded like a Ponzi scheme. And some people say that he just worded it wrong. He even said that he worded it wrong. Even Keemstar was supporting him on that. And other folks say that it is a Ponzi scheme, that this is completely illegal. So that was also another thing that put him in hot water. And then there was the Sam Pepper incident, which I don't remember when that happened. When did that happen? It just felt so long ago.
I think it was up to 2 months ago, maybe. Sam Pepper was flirting with Ice's girlfriend or something like that.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam Pepper got kicked out from the network. And, I also wanted to point out, DJ, when he was raided, he wasn't even a part of the network at all. I believe he was kicked out, too.
Yeah, I'm not sure about him. I don't know much about him.
Yeah, I don't know much about him, too. Like, based on the YouTube comment section, there are some people who don't even like him, to be honest. This whole thing just seems weird, because apparently there was a weird hacking incident that happened pretty much kind of a little over a month ago. This happened in February 22nd. A Tampa, Florida mayor, Bob Buckhorn, had his Twitter hacked. Yeah, Buckhorn.
Bob Buckhorn.
Bob Buckhorn. Yeah. He had his Twitter hacked. And the hacker or hackers, they decided to change his name to Bob Cuckhorn. So they also changed the banner of his Twitter to like these two anime characters of a boy and a girl. I don't know if this was a reference or something, I'm not sure. His profile picture was also changed to Pepe wearing gamer shades. He was also wearing a rainbow-colored clown wig, red clown nose, and he was also holding a Monster Zero Ultra Energy drink.
Okay, yeah, that's a boomer meme.
Yeah, that is a boomer meme. And this meme is originated from 4chan. Which, Yeah. So, I'm guessing, I'm not sure if this is official or not, but that this is probably a 4chaner. This is someone who hacked the mayor, sadly. Must have been just like a 4chan user and just found out. He made some very interesting posts. I'm just gonna read out a couple, the most tame ones that I found. First one says, "Yo, at FBI, at POTUS, free Rondo, or I'm smoking yo ass." The
Free
S
Rondo.
is... Yeah, I'm not sure what that is.
Rondo's probably like probably some person.
I can't even understand what the fuck they're saying, to be honest.
Yeah.
So he was adding the FBI and Donald Trump saying "Free Rondo," or "I'm smoking your ass." I'm not sure who Rondo is. Maybe a friend or.
It might be a rapper.
Yeah.
I was gonna say rapper, but that would sound kind of racist. But
Yeah.
Yeah, with speaking of rappers, oh god.
Oh dear.
The second, it's not even the second tweet, but the second example that I found was probably one of the more tame ones is blacks aren't human.
that is not tame. That is like the least. That is very not tame. So
Yeah,
No
but
good.
that is one of the tamer ones. The other ones are either about school shootings or very explicit language. The very funny thing was that in one of the tweets, he was adding a bunch of CX network members, including Ice Posdeidon, and people are saying that this whole hacking situation might be connected to the most recent one. That this may be the same person or maybe within the same group of people.
yeah, very coincidental.
Yeah.
They were adding some CX members, weren't they?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, CX members and Ice Posdeidon.
Yeah, they probably are linked. Way too coincidental.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless like there was a situation where maybe if it isn't coincidental, like I'm not sure if there was like another incident that happened. Maybe someone was just like pissed off at them. I don't know. It just seems very strange that they decided to hack this mayor of all people.
Right, yeah.
Poor guy.
Yeah. Just like some random Tampa, Florida mayor. Or just some random mayor out of the entire world. And it's like Tampa, Florida for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh, why Tampa, Florida? Is that like a connection with Ice Poseidon by any chance?
Well, they're in LA, so
Yeah.
I have no idea. I don't know
He's
if...
from Florida.
Yeah, I know he's
Oh.
from Florida.
Huh.
I'm not sure if he's from Tampa.
Yeah, but there is that Florida connection.
Mm-hmm.
Palm Beach, Florida.
Palm Beach.
Yeah, the mayor's from Tampa.
You live right now?
Is it?
Yep.
Oof.
Yeah, he's live right now.
Damn.
Oh,
Huh. I heard he said that he had to get a recording license to record in LA, so maybe he's out and about.
He's in Arizona.
Oh yeah, okay. He doesn't need a recording. He doesn't need a license then.
Arizona.
How many views?
5,000.
Oh,
fuck.
Jesus.
Oh, wow.
5,000 watching now.
He's in an RV, right? Something like that. Probably traveling.
He's on. Right now, he's like in some line.
Oh, okay. Okay. So he's still recording, and he said that he was gonna move out of LA or move out of California entirely, just so he can start recording again.
Yeah, California is just a very... Like, it's a great place if you want to start out, and
Whoa! Wait, what?
at least,
I
like...
think it's the exact opposite.
Yeah, at least, like, for a very temporary amount of time, because, like, if you're staying there for the long term, it's just not a good place to be at. Personally, that I think.
Really?
Yeah, because if you go to LA, you're instantly going to get connected with everyone, because everyone's in LA at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, so not only are you going to connect to perhaps other Twitch streamers, you can also get connected to other content creators. You can also get connected to companies, because there's many big companies here in LA. Yeah,
Right.
so it's just more accessible. However, because of this also it's also a breeding ground for, again, like hackers or for other people to try to ruin their lives. Like with the amount of FBI raids from of Twitch streamers or just personal information getting leaked all the time, I'm not surprised that LA also fosters that. type of environment because of like just how much information is being like accessible.
Right.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That does make sense. Okay. Are they okay? Whenever you're talking about LA, like whenever do you mean like for you'd want to be there in the beginning if you're like an influencer, or just like at all, or just like for any job? Because I was thinking the exact opposite. I think like LA is probably the place you'd want to be, like in the last part of your career. Like that's how you know you fucking made it, is if you're in LA. But you're saying if you're in LA, it's probably just a good idea to start your career there. Are you talking about for like an influencer, or for like just any job at all?
Oh, for influencers, like for jobs in general, that could vary, to be honest. Yeah, for influencers, just for the social media and for company exposure. That's mostly what I'm referring to in connections.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of resources that you can use, I guess, in LA that aren't available anywhere else.
Yeah.
I guess you make enough money there, and you can move and build your resources somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the biggest problem, like I said before, it's a breeding ground for pretty much the most negative things you can think of. Like people just like backstabbing each other or doxing. Because they promote that type of environment. And that's the sad thing about being in LA. So it's better as a temporary thing where you can make connections and then just quickly get out of there, to be honest.
Didn't Ice Posdeidon, wasn't he out with, I think his name is Vexed or something? They filmed a suicide.
Was he?
His name is Vexed.
Are you saying like the time that the guy jumped off the building live on the stream?
That one,
I'm not sure where that was.
Neither do I. Ice Posdeidon was there, yeah. I don't know where to archive the stream exactly. I think it's on YouTube somewhere. I'll look it up.
It is on YouTube. I'm watching it right now.
You're watching it right now.
Yeah.
I googled it immediately when you said "man jumps off building."
Man jumps off building.
That's
how you Google stuff, guys.
Easy search. I don't think has there been any more news on Ice Posdeidon lately?
Nope. No,
currently, no.
Wait.
Ouch.
What about, I'm sorry, what was that, Braindead?
Well, he jumped.
Die.
He got that on stream.
That guy
God.
jumped already.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Butter.
Yeah, what about of other CX network members? Wasn't there a guy who had a very warty face? I don't remember his name.
Mexican Andy.
Mexican Andy. Oh, fuck, dude. Oh my god, that guy.
He's my favorite one.
You want to give him a big kiss?
Yeah, stroke his cheek.
Goodness.
Get like oil on your hand and then wipe it off.
The princess and the frog. He's a frog. Give him a kiss in the cheek.
And he turns into a frog. Oh, I hate looking at his face. I can't look at his face for more than 5 seconds without wanting to vomit. It's just disgusting.
I can't look at. Wait, did you post it again?
No, I didn't post the picture of his face again. I promise.
No, his pizza fucking face, dude.
I
can't look at it either, man. It makes me kind of.
I'm not gonna post it.
It's too much.
He recently live streamed aliens crossing the border, I think.
Yeah, shoot. He's so fucking dumb. He was at the border and they're like, I don't know what they're doing. They're just cutting some paper, right? They're just cutting some wire.
Right.
And they just start running, and then he realizes, oh, they're crossing the border.
People start like driving after him on like ATVs and trucks and stuff. He's like, oh my god.
He's so
stupid.
dumb.
Yeah, and then later on he was like on the news.
Mexico's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
He was on the news.
He's like, I didn't know what was going on. I was just live streaming.
I was just live streaming. It's okay.
And he's just like standing there so awkwardly while they're interviewing him. He looks so funny. You look like such a dork.
Stuttering bastard. Look at him in the limelight of this gas station. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what he was expecting. Like, why did he think they were just cutting paper?
I have no
He is the brain of a frog, man. He just It doesn't work. Have you seen that video of him like with some Asian girl, and like somebody donated one of those text to speech things, and they said, "Hey,
Oh,
kiss Mexican Andy for the content," and she's like, "No,
Yeah.
kiss,
Oh,
no touch," and she looks right at him and says, "No kiss, no touch," and he's like, "Okay," and he looks really sadly to the side.
defeated,
I love
wasted,
those.
defeated,
Ouch.
I
wasted.
love
On a
those where
different,
people.
on a different live stream. On a different live stream, someone asked her what she thinks about Mexican Andy, and she says, "Face looks like pizza."
That's grand.
Oh,
That's
God.
fucking grand. This is the type of content I live for.
Yeah.
There was this video of him like helping a cat. It's really
Yeah.
sad.
Goodness.
It is kind of sad, yeah.
I love those videos where people are in public and then they'll have like text to speech on. It's like, hey, this guy's a registered pedophile. And
Yeah,
then when he
Asian
looks at him,
Andy.
he's like, oh.
I don't know his name. There used to be like a Muslim Andy, and
There's a lot of Andys. There's like
for that
burger,
one,
burger Andy.
that one was the one where like someone sent a bomb threat during like a class,
Oh my god.
and like the entire class evacuated, and he was
I remember that. He was the only
Yeah,
one
right.
sitting there.
yeah,
I
he
did
was
see
he
that
was
one.
in jail right now. That's like a really popular meme. For a
Really?
little while.
Is he in jail?
Yeah, he got sent to jail.
Oh my
Arab
god.
Andy.
I remember seeing that one. I didn't know he went to jail.
Wait, he's
Yeah, Arab Andy arrested for bomb threat.
God. Man. That's so
Why would you
stupid.
10 years. He has 10 years.
He is
Holy
so
shit.
fucking stupid.
Why would you stream in a school and not expect something like that to
Asian Andy
happen?
does this all the time, but it never happens to
No.
him. But like, what happened?
Well, it happens to him a lot, but I mean, he probably doesn't get in trouble for it.
He's so stupid.
The way Muslim or Arab Andy would. Oh my god. There's one person named Burger. I think his name was Burger Andy or Burger Planet. Okay, there was one streamer named Andy Milonakis, and he had like a really popular jacket. He had a really expensive jacket that he wore in a music video, and he gave it to a homeless person live on stream. And then Burger Planet saw that clip of Andy giving a homeless person that jacket, really expensive jacket, and he found that homeless person. Burger Planet found that homeless person, and he bought it off him for $10.
That is so sad.
Yeah, and then Andy was like, "Bro, that's not funny, man." And it's just like sitting on the bottom of like Burger Planet's van, just all getting like dusty and stuff.
Oh my god.
He bought it off the homeless man.
So fucked.
So stupid. I love seeing those kind of clips. Those are amazing. Okay. Is there anything else we want to say about what's going on in CX right now?
Nah. Oh wait. We already talked about the sandpepper thing, right?
Yeah,
little
Sandpepper flirting with Ice Poseidon. That's all. I mean, that's all I really know.
Flirting with Ice
Poseidon's
Poseidon.
Flirting with Ice Poseidon's girlfriend.
That's legit what happened though, right?
Yeah, that is what happened.
Sandpepper
was
on
a
his
thing.
slime
It was 2 months ago. It was 2 months ago, by the way. January like 21st.
Sandpepper on his live stream said otherwise. That wasn't the case.
He'll probably say that.
I don't know. I don't believe Sam at all. Because he's done a lot of dodgy shit, so.
Mm-hmm.
What's your problem, man?
Braindead, you had a trip recently. You went on a trip.
I went on a trip.
Where'd you go?
West Virginia. Country mama.
Country, yeah.
Take me home.
Did you have any medication?
Yeah.
Not really.
No medication?
No.
No psilocybin?
No.
No hallucinogens?
Yeah.
You had taken a hallucinogen?
Yeah.
You didn't go to West Virginia?
I might have. I don't know. I don't remember a lot.
How did it go?
It was
Your
alright.
acid trip?
It was fun. It was
You were
fun.
by yourself?
Nah, yeah.
In the safety
was-
of your home?
I was in a VC with you guys, but
Yeah, you were in a VC.
until my mom came home, and then she's like, "Hey, I found your wallet in my room." I'm like, "I don't know how that got there, but okay."
Oh, yeah. Yeesh.
You didn't leave your house? You didn't look at the sky or anything? You didn't
I
go in the
did. I
backyard?
looked at the sky, but there were clouds that were in the way, so I just kind of moved them. I just moved the cloud.
You moved them? Did you actually move them yourself?
Yeah,
How did they look? Were they moving around? Were they
Clouds?
dancing? Yeah.
the clouds were like they kept changing shapes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't fucking care for this, and I move them. I just get out of my way. I move them. I can see the stars.
You were like DMing everybody, dude.
Yeah, I DM'd a lot of people. I
You
DM'd a lot of people.
Yeah, you were DMing me for a bit. I was worried you were gonna walk out on the street on your own or something. That's like the worst thing you can do.
I actually wanted to walk out in the street because the stars were like a little better in my front yard than my backyard.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that wouldn't make any sense at all. But that's something you'd probably think, right?
The clouds were lesser. Like there were less clouds in the front.
Less clouds in the front yard. Do you feel different coming back now? Do you feel like a new person? Did you learn anything?
No. Yeah, not really. No.
How much did you take? Do you know?
He told me like 200 UG, but I doubt that. I'm doubting
200
that.
UG. I have no idea how much that means, but
I don't know how much that means either. But I know. I don't.
you're probably up
anything.
pretty late.
I was up until like 8, and then I went to sleep.
Oh my
at 8,
god.
and I woke up at 5. And then like I had a slight headache. Like there was not that bad. Like the repercussions were that bad. I just had like a slight headache, but I was fine.
Hmm.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, yeah, 200 UG. Okay, so you took a full tab.
Yeah, I still have one more, but I don't know what to do with that. Should I do
No,
it again?
keep it. Keep
No.
it.
No, don't do it again.
Pop it in right now. It doesn't work
No.
like it doesn't
If you
work
ever
like
go
that.
camping, just do it again. Just
Yeah.
I just
Don't,
At least take
don't do acid in the fucking woods.
what?
Bruh.
No. If there's one place you're supposed to do it, it's actually there.
You're gonna
Braindead
be
did it wrong.
fucking
that's some
fucking
hippie shit.
trolls and chasing leprechauns out there. Don't do
Braindead, if
some
I
that.
ever go camping, I'll pick you up and we'll go.
Oh my god.
I'll moonlight you through it. That's how I did it. No, if you're supposed to do it at all, you're supposed to do it in the woods. Doing it in like a dorm room is like the worst place you can do it because it's like nothing goes on in there. If you're in the forest and you have someone guiding you, you can go through the forest. You can go to the lake. You can look up at the stars. You can go to like a waterfall. You can go anywhere. Doing it in your house, like what are you gonna do? Look at the walls, look at the ceiling, look at the TV.
I kind of that's how I did. I just looked
Yeah.
at a bunch of videos. I watched an entire like film about some black guy who went to jail, and some African guy helped him get smart, and then he got out of jail and he helped his son get smart. It was so weird.
Did you listen to music?
I just watched a bunch of compilations of old like 70s videos of like do not do acid videos, like cautionary.
Ugh.
You got paranoid.
Yeah, they were good. They were good.
Did you listen to any music?
One song over and over
How
for
did
the
it
whole
feel?
night.
Did it feel different? Did you feel
Yeah.
the music?
Music
Guys.
feels different.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of music videos, a lot of them, like you think like everything is for acid. Everything is for acid.
No, yeah. That's
fucking
exactly how I felt. I felt that the
drums-
same way with Arctic Monkeys.
Shit, I should listen to Arctic. That
Yeah.
8D audio, I've listened to that like not high before, and then
Mhm.
like when I did it high, it made sense. All right, like
Right. No, it makes a lot
not
more
high,
sense.
it's going back from like ear to ear, but on drugs, it's like echoing throughout your body.
Yeah, it
You
goes through your brain and your legs, and whenever the music stops, everything just goes ooh.
Yeah.
It's like for a good bit. Jeez, man. So you listen to music. You were just you're in VC for a little bit. You seemed really confused whenever we were in VC.
I don't
Like,
know
what are
what
you
the fuck
talking
any of you
about?
were talking about. Like, I don't know what the
Yeah.
hell most of you were talking about. You were just kind of
How long did
babbling.
it feel? Did it feel like you
How
were
long?
gone for like lifetimes, or were you
Yes,
kind of
but
aware of how?
I was like, when the fuck is this gonna stop? Like, it did not stop. I thought it was gonna be stuck, I guess, forever. Like, I guess it's who I am. I felt autistic. This is what autistic people feel like all the time.
That's how I felt. Yeah. Did you feel any different, like in your body, like in how you moved? Or did you not feel anything at all, like less sensitive, or did you feel more sensitive?
I felt really indifferent. I didn't feel any different.
Really?
Oh no! Like, I tried to test if like pain, right?
Mhm.
So
Right.
Oh,
I kept
no.
pinching myself to see if I felt it. No, I couldn't feel any pain. Like, pain was just dulled completely. I stabbed
That's
myself with a pencil.
terrifying.
Not that hard. But I just stabbed
Ah!
myself with a pencil. Not that hard. it didn't have the lead in it, but it was still pretty sharp. Like if I do it right now, it hurts a lot. But
That's
Yeah.
terrifying. Don't.
when I
stab
did
yourself.
it back then, I did not feel it. Like I felt
I,
like I didn't even touch my. It was.
I remember I was standing in a big ant pile, and there were ants crawling all over me. And then I was like thinking like maybe I should be careful where I'm standing because I'm barefoot in the forest, and I should just be careful where I'm standing. I looked down at my legs and there's like ants crawling all over my legs. I'm like, oh, there's ants, and like they were biting me, and it's like I hardly knew. And I just wipe them, I just like give them a few brushes off, and it's like I go back inside my tent and lay down.
I couldn't. No.
Like,
Yeah.
what if like a
I'm
black
scared.
widow bit you and you didn't feel that at all?
You would
Yeah,
have
that
died.
is pretty dangerous.
Over.
Yeah. How did your body feel towards the end? Where is your like body exhausted, but your mind was still running?
Yep.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Braindead,
Yeah.
how did you even get this?
There's a lot of drug dealers.
Oh my god, okay.
Some dude in my group
Fucking
chat.
forest.
Some dude like on Snapchat. There's always someone selling drugs. There's always
Oh
somebody
yeah, it's always
selling.
on Snapchat.
weed.
Always on Snapchat.
Friend,
Super easy.
friend just DM'd me like a minute ago saying, "Hey, I'm selling brownies." I'm like, I might actually buy them. They're like $5, so I might buy them.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they're $5, and I trust him. He's a good guy. He's a nice
So,
guy.
like what? Like a gram or like 10 grams or what?
I don't know what's like the brownies.
Oh my.
They're brownies.
This is so dodgy.
There's nothing in them. It's literally just brownies.
Literally just
Yeah,
brownies.
literally just brownies.
Honestly, I still be fine with that. At least I get a snack, you know.
Get a snack.
There's a lot of drug dealers. Like the older you get, the more you find out like how many fucking drug dealers are.
Mm-hmm. Feel so ignorant whenever you're like little, I guess.
Yeah.
You don't realize how many of your friends are actually fucking drug dealers. Yeah.
So many.
In Vegas,
Yeah.
it's terrifying.
Well, yeah, because you're a criminal city. You're a city full of criminals.
Oh yeah,
Almost
fucking drugs
small
are sold at schools. There's like hard ass everything.
Were you ever involved in any drug dealings, or were you just like stayed out of it?
I'm gonna be brutally honest. I used to. Yeah.
What would you do?
I just sold anything I found on like the roads or something, or like in my house.
Anything you found on the roads, like while you just walk around, you just see like a heroin needle.
I grew up in the heavy ghetto, and yeah, you would find it everywhere.
Heroin needles just like on the streets, like just puncturing people's
Actually-
tires as they run over.
Well, here's a little story. This happened. This is why I don't live in that area. I don't live over in the ghetto anymore. It was just a disgusting place. I was walking to like the park with my with a couple of my friends. We're just goofing off, little gaffs. This was when I was 13, 14, so it's been a while. We were walking up to this bridge. It's legit like a wooden fucking bridge, and it's all creaky and shit. But you had to cross it to get to the fucking park. So we're crossing this rickety ass old bridge, and we're coming up like past the bridge into like the road, and right next to like where the bridge ends there's this metal box, and it's a pretty good sized box. So we're curious. We open the fucker. It's a whole ass heroin kit. There's needles. There's like cut open Coke cans. There's spoons and whatnot. Yeah.
I'm guessing you sold them?
There was nothing left.
Oh.
There was nothing left to sell.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
damn.
Someone forgot their do-it-yourself kit.
More like someone got arrested and just left it there. No, drugs are really common, especially in that area. It was Henderson. Henderson's like drug capital of Vegas. Vegas, depending on where you go in Vegas, drugs don't run rampant.
Mhm.
Henderson, there's tons of drugs there. Henderson, down by Water Street and shit. You can look it up. I don't live there anymore, so I'm fine.
Oh, that's good. You're not.
Yeah, I'm not gonna dox my location. I don't live near there at all. Henderson is full of fucking druggies. Full of, like, you know how ghetto looks in, like, the TV shows and shit? It's exactly like that. It's exactly like that. And me being white and living in a ghetto like that, it's fucking terrifying. Like, it's not. I'm not even saying it to like. It's legit like that. It's scary. I remember walking outside of my house, and not even for 2 minutes, and there's a gunshot, and I go back inside.
What?
That's how it was. It's exactly how it was. It's a terrifying experience.
Maybe someone saw a coyote or something.
No, what we had crackheads instead of coyotes.
Oh,
The crackheads ate the coyotes.
Have you
That's
seen
really
one eat a
interesting.
coyote?
I've seen one eat whole ass like raw chicken and like expired milk. Because I remember just one like full on this girl was on crack. She was going through my trash can out in the front, and she was like drinking like this expired milk, and it was in my fridge, and our fridge got like our power got cut, so I had to clean out the fridge, and that stuff was out for like a week. No, not a week, like for like 3 days, and she was drinking warm ass green milk.
Oh, Jesus.
She didn't care. She did not care. She just drank it. She didn't care. Yeah, and then she starts eating like turkey and whatnot out of her trash.
delicious. Green milk.
Amazing.
I remember Hershey's. I remember Hershey's. They had like a green flavored. It wasn't green flavored. It was like green colored chocolate syrup.
Oh yeah, they did. That was kind of gross.
I think it was to promote Shrek.
It was. Yeah. To go back to the original question, yeah, I used to deal, but I never did any. I never found a use in doing it. I literally did it to feed myself, and that was baseline of why.
It was for the Hulk, by the way.
It was for the Hulk. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Hulk.
Hulk syrup. Yummy.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
posted it in Spurg.
Tum.
Very delicious. I like that one. Nice color green.
Oh, Hershey's syrup.
Looks like a good colored milk, I think. Good job, Hulk.
Good job, Hulk. You made green milk. Green milk. Wait, was it a certain flavor or was this chocolate? How do you dye it that heavy to get that flavor?
A lot of green dye.
Yeah, Hulk semen. It's not chocolate milk after all.
Well, there you go. There you go. Yeah, wasn't Starbucks like selling green milkshakes?
Oh, those are
That sounds really good.
No,
oh,
not-
God.
Starbucks made that unicorn drink that was sour.
I just heard it tasted like mango. I didn't hear it was sour.
No, it was apparently sour and just like nasty.
I thought it looked delicious and I really wanted one.
It was not good. Nope.
I heard it got bad reviews, but I mean, it looked delicious. So.
It looked pleasing, yeah. But it was just
Very, very girly, very pink and blue.
They made a Halloween drink. Now that I think about it, it was this zombie brain one where it was like green apple toffee or something, with like the whipped cream was like pink, so it looked like brains.
That sounds pretty good.
Sounds cool.
It was not. It makes your stomach turn. It's so gross.
Makes your stomach turn.
Even the whipped cream was disappointing, because it was like supposed to be flavored or something, and it was not. It was so. How do I describe? You know when you. Here, I want to get some nostalgia in here. You know how when you're a kid and you're in the car and you're eating candy, and then you get that wave of nausea, and you're eating the candy, and then you get that sickness. You get car sick and eating candy at the same time.
I know like those feelings separately, but not all at the same exact time. No.
But it's like that. That's how it felt eating that. It's exactly how it felt. It was just sickening. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I think I can channel all those feelings together, and yeah.
Like, are there any drinkable drugs? Because I know that you can eat them, at least with brownies, but I never really heard of anything that's drinkable.
Like if you just take
like literally lean
water.
Oh yeah, legit lean.
Oh, what's that?
Lean is just like lesser heroin.
It's like soda. It's like Sprite and medicine cough syrup. Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think it's cough syrup exactly, but
It's medical medical grade cough syrup. Like you have to get it over the counter.
It's pretty much the same thing as like doing heroin, but just on a lesser level. I think it's more. It's less dangerous than heroin.
No, it can kill you faster.
I don't think so. I think heroin has a high chance of just stopping your heart like whenever you inject it. I don't think lean has.
You can OD on cough syrup, like though.
You can OD on anything.
Yeah. Cough drops, yeah.
Yeah, you can OD on cough
Cough
drops.
drops? You can
OD on.
OD
No,
on
I'm
cough
kidding.
drops?
I'm kidding, Jesus.
I'm sure you can OD on cough drops. I mean, why not?
I mean, you could like choke on them.
You can. Yeah,
You know how many
it takes-
cough drops I need?
depends on the strength. I mean, if it's like Ricola, you need like 3, and you'll probably be like fucking dead. Speaking of medicine, here's a daily dose of fan art.
Weekly dose of fan art, guys.
Or
Here you go.
monthly dose.
Monthly.
The monthly probably.
Jahan is one of our main people who makes us fan art. Amen for Jahan.
Yeah, thank you so
Amen,
much, Jahan.
Thank you, Jahan. You make us good ass fan art.
He's really good.
Oh yeah, definitely. Every time he posts something in fan art, I'm like so hyped. I'm like, oh my god, he posted something.
Yeah.
He posted something. I get so like excited and shit.
Yeah, he's just an amazing drawer. I love his sketches. It's so good.
Yeah, here he did the first time he posted fan art. This is not even like a month ago. He gave us the just us three with the Speak One logo. I like that one.
Yeah, that's actually our Twitter profile picture.
Yeah, it's great. And he made another one, and it wasn't that much later, and it was I just love everything he does. He made the Mockery Master one. It's me puppeteering Jack. It's the best. I find it so it's so funny to me.
Yeah, and this one, like, he goes between digital and just sketching it on paper. Like, on the Jack Mockery one with you, that one's obviously sketched. And I think, like, the thing that I find most interesting is that it looks like it's all just... That it looked like he just drew it in one go. Like, I don't really see a lot of erasings, or if it is, like, it's very, very clean.
Mm-hmm. Then he did one last Monday, which I love so much. He did me, and then he did strangling touches. Literally strangling. I love it. And then he drew butter.
Oh yeah, he did.
It's so nice.
Very interesting.
It's interesting, but it's good.
Yeah, it is really great. I really love it.
Nice butter character.
Yeah, and Braindead, you also put fan art for some reason.
When?
This was around a week ago on the 22nd this month.
Oh no, that's just garbage I found during the art contest. These dumb kids. And they're
Helicopter?
Oh yeah, no, the is that
JJ
MLK?
helicopter?
JJ the
MLK
jet
wings.
plane. Yeah.
Mhm.
JJ the jet plane.
So, some random kid's art. We're gonna promote it here, I guess.
Yeah, good job drawing that helicopter from JJ the jet plane and
His name
this
is
random.
You can say his name.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Bobby Bob.
Yes.
7th
Amazing.
grade.
7th grade. Wow, he's 7th grade. That's really good.
Really? Wow.
I think. Wait, did he just like print out the helicopter and just
That
paste
is
it?
no, he did not paint it. That's like a vectorized image. He took a picture of himself
Oh.
and then
Oh.
put it together like that on Photoshop. Still pretty impressive for a 7th grader. That MLK one is disgusting though. Find it real quick.
No, like I don't. Was it for Black History Month?
No,
Nah,
it's not
he
even
just-
Black History Month. It's Women's History Month, and it's about to be over. It's March 31st. We'll promote some kids. My MLK.
I didn't like the MLK art that much.
It's not so
The-
bad. I think the only thing.
The wings were just uneven looking, and that's the only thing that bothered me. That's literally it, and that's it.
I think the only thing I wasn't super duper fond of was just like the color fillings. Like he used crayon. I don't know, it just looked uneven.
You judging
Bottom of the podium.
colored pencil, and you judging this 8th grader.
I don't know why I'm being so critical of this art piece, and I wasn't so critical of the other one. I'm sorry.
Just for that, you have to go back and criticize all of John's art. John,
Oh.
your art's kind of shit, dude. Sorry, bye. Try harder. What's your problem?
Oh yeah, and Skele, the other
Yes.
art piece that was made by your friend.
Yeah, she did 2 pieces for me. She did Skele and then another one of my characters I had made a while back. And I love Naosu so much. I worked really hard on her design a long time ago. I love she's always made art for me, and I always enjoyed any type of stuff she's done for me because in exchange I make stuff for her. I'll probably post the stuff later if I remember. Well, I always make stuff for her, and her art is like she's more of a higher level like in art than I am. So I always feel like I'm below her, like always, which is kind of always how it's been between us, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of depressing sounding, but it's how it is.
Yeah, but I mean, practice makes perfect. Eventually, it's like everyone's good in their own way, to be honest. I always liked your art pieces.
Me? Oh, well, thank you.
Can I promote my art?
Yes.
Yeah,
No.
of course, Kevin.
Okay, I'll put it in Spurg 2000. I went into the Music Bot channel, and
Mhm.
I looked up a tutorial of how to draw cats.
Yes.
I didn't get any verbal how to draw a cat tutorials. I just got music. They were just playing music.
I love all these cats.
I
So-
love the Minecraft cat in the corner.
Did you? Oh, you posted these in
The National Slim Jim panel.
Yeah,
Sponsored by Slim Jim.
music channel.
Wait, no, we're not supposed to talk about it.
Tabasco is my favorite
I
flavor.
bought 20 Slim
Snap
Jim.
into a Slim Jim.
Lip smack.
Okay.
I will cut all of this out. Who's editing the audio again?
We can just censor it, to be honest.
And by censor, I mean talk about today's sponsor, Slim Jim. The best meat stick to put in your mouth.
Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to follow me at Cafe Skele at twitter.com.
I'm at the K squared, THEEK squared.
Also, make sure to follow us on Twitter at S1Podcast, twitter.com. We post there usually on a weekly basis. Whenever we record, I would usually post something there. So keep an eye out on that and follow us there. Thank you so much.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
follow my Twitch. Arto Nibba. Oh, is
Yes.
zero.
And
Or the
Zero.
Nibba.
Zero.
We'll link it in
Nibba.
description. We'll link it in the description.
yes. And Braindead, thank you so much for coming on. It's a pleasure
It
to
was
have
Thank you
you.
for coming, Braindead.
Okay, we hope you guys enjoyed
Yes.
watching. We hope to see you in the next episode. Bye.
Yes, don't do
Don't
drugs.
Hey,
do
everybody.
drugs. See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm trying to turn it off. Where's the command?